With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back home and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now it's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Chubb will get the call, running left. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Ravens at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Chubb running right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking deep for Adams. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one at 62 yards in the air. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson on first down. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. Play action. It's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. A good pickup there at 22. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Jackson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hunt will try going up the middle. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, 72 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd and 8. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 48 yards. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's got room. Touchdown, Bengals. Bengals. Jonathan Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage. Now the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Flacco looking for his first toss. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. A gain of 3, second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 50 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Flacco. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
You know, when we call a game, we talk about Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll run with Chubb. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Dalton Schultz from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36, Flacco. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flacco's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Got a man open, it's Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. A give. This is Chubb. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Tyler Shelvin there on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, here's Hunt. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And now the rookie's free. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, there, They got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick six, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Fields it right around the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. A huge play at this point in the game. And the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Now Flacco.
And it's complete to Adams. They find some open field here.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was the defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So for Cincinnati,